This is the Affinity deck I played the last time I streamed. But this time I cut Ornithopters and Springleaf Drums on the basis of sucking and being bad. Instead, I have only cards that I consider good. And 18 lands instead of 16 lands. Which the land count is pretty low still. Too many podcasts. I will never be able to beat a Bowmaster. Which might already be the case. Simply run 4 Spellbomb. Damn, that sounds easy. Play the Mite over Boots. I don't know which one is better. I could maybe play Boots and equip it with the Mox, but that sounds wasteful. I do have a Pyrite Spellbomb ×1. Which does sound okay to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just walking Ballista the Bowman. Holy shit. Only 4 of it sooner. Can also play the Boots. Takes away a counter from my Kappa, so I don't actually know if it wouldn't be better to just keep them in my hand. I have 3 mana cards, such as Sink and Flare, so I probably should cast it. Hey Kappa Kappa, hey Kappa Kappa, hey. Kappa Cannoneer. 4 Spellbomb. Which Spellbomb did you want to run 4 of? The bouncy one? That is probably a nightmare to try to solve Bowmasters with. Not sure my plan is on. Pop-Arch formation, they're playing creativity. Makes sense. I mean, I thought it's creativity, but I wasn't 100% sure. Renuva. That's rough because villain will ping down my Haywire Mite and... No, they won? That's crazy. Check my top card. It's just a Darksteel Citadel. I mean... I don't think I need to kill land. They picked up the land. I'm just gonna kill them next turn. Do it this way. Seven. Forces them to crack the food next turn. So much energy for Red Spellbomb could be based. So I don't know if Red Spellbomb is like actually a very good card. Seems like a weird statement. I guess I don't really beat an Archon. Because my Kappa deals 6, 7. I discard my Darksteel. Which I guess an issue. Seems like I don't have to beat an Archon. I mean, I just need an artifact now. That's actually even more haste damage, so... Opponent has been successfully bested by a Capichon. I qualified for the Vegas one. Chicago, too late. For Chicago, I've even been denied my content creator badge. I guess I told them when applying that I'll record a vlog like the last time, but the last time I did not record a vlog, so they sensed that I was trying to trick them. Perhaps. I think we can skip Morgul Knife. Graveyard Hate, Pyrite seems bad, Mite seems bad. Maybe they play Binding, then it's okay, but not really. Boots seems good, Spellbomb seems good, Jar seems good. They did play white mana, so they probably play Binding. Counters seem good, fitting all of that seems tough. Do they play Binding? Do they play Perseus Looting still? Perhaps, but I don't actually know. Oh, I think cutting 3 more cards seems challenging. Maybe I should cut 1 Capuchon for being so heavy, and I still only need to draw 1. And then 1 Mox Amber, the weaker Mox, and 1 Spyglass. But it seems hard to, because I'm reducing the amount of artifacts by a tiny bit. No, I'm confused. I thought you are cute for Chicago because of Mox. Yes. Mox qualified me for Vegas, not for Chicago. I thought it's gonna qualify for Chicago, so I might have said on stream that it's gonna qualify me for Chicago, but I was mistaken. If I did. I shocked, so... Heavy Lightning Bolt, broski. That or Pierce. It's not like Emry gets better, it's not like playing Spyglass Siren is hugely advantageous. I think I should just play an Emry and hope my opponent has Pierce and no removal, and then she's great. Oh, that's the case. Just don't play into Meltdown so hard. I just played 2 jars, so that's not playing into Meltdown at all. And yesterday I won a qualification for the RC, qualifying for no artifact, Melbu family, kind of unlucky. I mean, I guess I don't have as many, maybe. How'd you get it? I am qualified for the RC Bologna, which qualifies for the PT after Vegas, I think. The RC qualifying for Vegas happens in Prague in January. No dobra, siedzi. So it all works out fine, actually. Fari is a nightmare, I guess. Now many of my top decks don't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could play an Emry, or I could play Spellbomb and Monitor. I could play Spellbomb and hold up the Spellbomb, but then I'm trying to beat creativity. I don't think I realistically can't. Does regenerate target artifact? This is funny because you can regenerate your opponent's artifacts so that creativity doesn't destroy them so they don't search, but you cannot regenerate their creatures. With Welding Jar. I mean, bounce the Archon afterwards. I think it's worth the gamble. I have to do something to... Yeah, Flare of Daniel, but now I have the party in play. Flare would be awesome if not for that. Oddly familiar. Anyone else oddly familiar with Canister? Too bad I can't regenerate the Monitor from Archon's Sacrifice. Seems like prismatic ending, sure. We would know you for sure if you did 12-hour stream still. Well, I hacking apologize for actually trying to leave a life that I find more fulfilling than just streaming and not doing anything else besides that. Right, the ferry is down. I'll use a map. Maybe I can draw a Saga. That would be awesome. Citadel. Choose the map so that it survives the Ren minus Kappa Cannoneer. Well, whoops, I guess I should have Emry first. And if I get meltdowns, then extra jar doesn't matter. But it also might grow my Kappa, so maybe holding it in my hand is okay. Whatever. Dwarven Mine. They did represent Spell Pierce on turn 1 of the game, so I guess if they still have it, they can creativity with X1 and they get pierced. But seems like there's no point in not doing that flare attempt, and then my opponent is gonna make me sacrifice my Thought Monitor, which I guess I will replay. Why'd you play into it though? Because I forgot. But like, did I really play into it? My opponent seems to be in a tough spot. Maybe I replay Kappa over Thought Monitor. No, I think Thought Monitor seems better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To just leave one map and leave up Spellbomb. Well, I wanted to grow the 1/1 to make it into a 2/2. But I forgot about the Pierce and like didn't think that through fully, so a better play was available. Like I did activate the first map and it drew me a land, so the first map was free actually. I think Thought Monitor sounds better, because at best they make one monster. I think I play it first because costing 1 mana doesn't matter. If I draw an Urza Saga, that's more important. I spend my blue and Aether Spellbomb anyway, so if I draw Sink or Flare plus Mox or a blue land, that has to be Mox. I think it's better to play it like that. I'm not fully sure. No dobra, napierdalamy więcej Thought Monitorków. No i Essa mamy Urza Saga. Unfortunately, I can't play the Kappa while still using the Spellbomb, so tough. Monitor 27 cali, no to samo pomyślałem.
He's a phenomenal control player.
They could loot into persist, but we haven't seen black mana. The party, you can bounce Saga or Emry. Holy shit, double monitor setup, true. It would be funny because if you attack with one of the 2 Thought Monitors and you have a double monitor setup with one horizontal and one vertical. Oh, here comes black mana. Clean up, discard Archon. No, not even. I summon Kappa Cannoneer. Not even afraid of Meltdown. Kenny, you look thinner than before. You should eat more. Should I? Kill the party and attack with my other vertical monitor. Hitting them. Wow, they still keep the energy? That's OP. Do I have my carp ready for this week? I don't, but probably my family does, because I'm visiting them. Oh, actually it was not free for them to keep their energy, because they targeted the one that was attacking Teferi, right? So didn't actually get to kill Teferi still, instead of not getting to kill Teferi, so... How funny would Shadowstorm be? No, Meltdown. Meltdown is the card to play. Alright, deck worked this much. How good is Swansong right now? Probably, like always, not very. Which lands do we lead on in a hand like this? I wonder. Glimmervoid or Citadel, basically. Can lead on Saga and play Emry on turn 1, so... Easy Darksteel. Darksteel is better for Thought Monitor. I'll have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 artifacts and 3 mana next turn. So if I mill Thought Monitor, I get to cast it turn 2. Yeah. That's a good argument for doing that and maybe not cracking the Bauble. I mill just a Mishra's Bauble. So might crack, but we can wait. March Flats. So... I mean, it's gonna be nice to... What's that? Is that energy? It's a DB account, so it's probably not energy. Repeal, yeah. I could not play the Saga to keep a 3 mana Flare or Sink this turn, which I think makes it kind of hard for my opponent because they're playing Cheerios. I have to guess March Flats plus Repeal, that's my guess. Also DB account. Most likely plays a funny deck. So we can just chill a bit with the Saga. Yeah, not even a Survey. No space for a Survey. Seems weird, but... Noxious Revival on the Marsh Flats. Do I want to? No, I don't. Don't want to sack my Emry to flare, and it seems good enough to just flare the first time and then try to sing the 2-drop once again. They probably don't have more mana. Villain doesn't necessarily have more monsters as well. So drawing a Tamiyo would be nice as well, to then flip and buy back. You draw flats. 1, 2 artifacts. One, two, three, 4 artifacts. So I could play the Thought Monitor. I guess maybe I should have then sunk the Paladin and then I would have been able to flare if I drew a Thought Monitor. I didn't think of that. I think it's most important to stop my opponent from winning. And if we buy time, we can get Pyrite Spellbomb with the Urza Saga, which is also giga relevant. Okay, if they don't do anything, I think I'm winning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Curious. Should I play the monitors or not? I think there's no need to play the monitor just yet, so I'll crack the Bauble. Oh, they have Urza's Recall against me. Reap my Glimmervoid. No ja wiem, że po co ma Rekala. Tylko mówi, że może zagrać też we mnie i jest to silna zagrywka. I'm cycling instantly because if I draw flat, it's good. Fått monitorat. El Constructo. Oh, they're not revealed. The opponent didn't fetch a reveal turn 1, so I think my opponent doesn't play this reveal land. We'll get Amber. 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. Hi, hello, Nyan Shen. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. 2 flares, so now we're safe. Can just keep casting and counter my opponent's spells. Can I kill this turn? 10. No, I can't. Janusz Tracz. Monitor flare working as intended. Guess I can repeal my construct still. Is Rebuke really power crept? I always found Rebuke to be bad. I guess in this bullet it might actually be okay. Pure Seal Paladin, what a lucky draw. Maybe I keep my flare and I bounce the Paladin to my opponent's hand. Sram. Janusz Tracz, wrukłamy serca, serca. Worst case they drew a land. If they did not draw a land, then it's fine. I guess maybe Mox can be used as well. I mean, Legacy 8 cast played Rebukes, and there is no recache of LoL that again formats are fundamentally structurally different, is it not? Nope. Okay, it's not then. What does opponent's deck do? They play a Pure Seal Paladin or SRAM, and they play a lot of zero cost artifacts, equipments, and then probably use a Grape Shot to kill me or some other way. They also use Harky's Recall, Repeal, maybe Retract to return all of those and just draw X. Where X is the amount of equipments you picked up. I play Kappa this turn. The answer is easily. When you tap a Mox for Rebuke, it is not 1 mana. Damn. Depends if you have Metalcraft, I guess. So I have a bounce spell and a Flare of Daniel. The Spellbomb and a Flare of Daniel, so I should be good. I think in this spot, since next turn the game ends, I should flare. Red has insane sideboard cards too now. Okay. Dismember. Probably subtlety. Andrea Mengucci. Welcome, Raiders. Am I a bully? I don't think so. Shadowspear, Soul Guide. Is Mite actually any good?
He's a
Swiffer
phenomenal
castable. I have
control
8
player.
sources, so I guess not so much. I cut the drums and now I don't have many sources of the colors. Probably the second island should be replaced by another rainbow land. That's a good point. One Mite seems okay to harass their Mox. Lavaspur Boots kills them faster. Bounce spell is good. Moxen are quick. Maybe I should trim a Kappa because I don't want to draw multiples. Am I water weapon? Sure. Cut the Thoughtcast. Thoughtcast draws 2 interaction cards, so it's actually incredible. Good morning to the most difficult stream to watch early in the morning, and hi Canister. Hello. I'll keep my hand. Seems incredibly medium against what my opponent is doing, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't cast a turn 1 pot monitor. I'll just play my artifacts because I don't know if I should or not. So if I sub this, it's not ideal because I just redraw it. Easy 3 for 1. Sub flare, you mean? I mean, it's a Cheerios deck, so it kind of makes sense. All they do is this. And then if they don't have another 2-drop in hand, I'm actually good. And if I'm guaranteeing that they have another 2-drop if I don't do that. Subtlety, that's okay, I think, so opponent. Well, you sure, buddy? Oh. Giga Force of Will. Max. Oh no, my opponent have a second monster. Hack his recall. 2 mana, draw 2. Well, 1 mana, I guess, if it bounces Mox. That's it, bro. It's what, 5 toughness? Good. Interesting. Their hand can be lands, Mox, Srams, Paladins. Maybe Noxious Revival drawn too late. So I guess if I make a construct, it's the best thing to get. Lavaspur Boots. Pyrite. Aether. Oh, 2 6-power ones is lethal, I guess, if I do this. I mean, this seems the best. I have the flare. I attack for 7. Next turn I can bounce the paladin and kill them. Of course my opponent will repeal, but they probably would have repealed their own 0 on their turn, I'm guessing. This is the streaming of the best limited player. I got second yesterday, so I'm the second best. The best limited player is Baxy69, who defeated me easily. Actually, no, not easily. It was a fairly grindy game. Patch Blades. No i co kurwa dalej? Paladin. Chuj tam siedzi. Pokaż mi artefakt, to ci go skontruję. Retract. Counter. Nice Mox Amber, Mr. Streamer, thanks. Act of negotiation. Holy shit. Now the odds are not on my side. Maybe I should have Force of Negation instead of Kappas against their deck as well. Forcing the retract actually seems pretty meaningful. And I think I can... I think summoning a Kappa against them is way too slow. Canista. Canista. Grape shot. My grapes have been shotten. Alright, let's go. Canista. Hand seems okay. I think playing the Mox on turn 1 after a mulligan sounds pretty improbable for them. Because they would need to... Like, I'm fine flaring with Tamiyo in that case. I summoned Spyglass Siren, the best card in Modern. Not really. But the best card in Standard, perhaps. Middle of a Thought Monitor. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have 4 artifacts. But seems like I'll be replaying the Mishra's Bauble, so I guess I can cycle. I can try to flip Tamiyo somehow with those baubles, but it seems only possible if I crack my clue. And maybe it's good to do it ASAP, but also making more clues seems maybe even better for actually getting to play my Thought Monitor. Sram. No, srash. Kumplu. So we're gonna have a turn with no flare, but I can flip Tamiyo of the Monitor. Next turn, I guess, still. If I join their flare is good. This villain pondering whether to use a Pact of Negotiation though. And here I'm thinking about next turn, as if it's gonna happen. Nope. Sink into Stupor is good. Although SRAM mean in Polish, it means I shit. Passing with Sink. Draw a Lavaspur Boots, incredible card. Sorry for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems better to draw. Oh, awesome. Is a point on Cheerios? Yes. They are in fact on Cheerios. Bonso. Point could recall me EOT, but I think that's actually fine. I'll not make a clue, but I can play more artifacts pre-combat, such as another monitor. Couldn't we golem hasted with boots? Well, do I have boots in play? I am on my pre-combat. I guess you mean a new one. We could, but that feels weak to me. I would prefer to not die to Horky's recall. So yeah, I could have clicked my cards, but I thought I did not want to. So weird, sometimes you bubble them and they don't fetch with a good card on top, and sometimes they fetch when they have a bad card on top. It's really curious. But my favorite content creator, DB Calm Mirror, would never do that, so your suspicion is unfounded. Teraz mi recola pierdalnie. Dobra, wyjebane mam to wszystko. Wkładam sobie nowe. Spend my blue. It's free mana. So not playing it right now. I have 5. So this is what I wanted to avoid. I wanted to like avoid going for lethal and then getting killed. Because I have enough interaction that my opponent cannot combo. And I'm just gonna get more flash with Tamiyo, just draw more cards with the monitors. It's impossible for them to win anymore. Like, wow. I do this, and what is my opponent gonna do now? Cry and cringe, perhaps. Enjoy Pact of Negotiation. And I draw 3 cards per turn. And they don't, so I have no reason to rush anything. Thought Monitor is so cool. I agree. My opponent's getting monitored pretty heavily right now. Quad monitor setup. It seems once again hard for my opponent to punch through my interaction. I think now I feel comfortable going for the kill. My horizontal quad monitor setup. Alright, DB Mirror defeated. So 2-0. You are currently the console king. The console culture really has gone too far. My hand seems fairly keepable. Can flip Tamiyo on turn 2 and hold up Flare. Modern is in its best state since 2014, but we need pod and death, right? Who's we? Whoa, Tapland, bro. Let's flip Tamiyo. Like, maybe it's better to keep Tamiyo as a creature, honestly, but... Oh, we can even flip with a monitor. That's incredible. If I draw Mox, I can also play another Tamiyo. You draw another Dwarven Mine. I think it's the same Dwarven Mine, actually. It's not another one. Yet another Dwarven Mine, that's crazy. But, you know, I do this and my opponent leads on a hacking Tapland. That's pretty funny, isn't it? Another one. I'm binding your Tamiyo. Okay, bro. I'll let that happen because I don't care. I just play under one. Insta flip Tamiyo. Sure, sounds good. Keep the Soul Guide in play in case of looting into Archon. Tamiyo can buy back Sing, Thoughtcast, Flare. Oh, or my... Sure. Yeah, the Flare that they discarded. It's a good target to buy back. Okay, I guess I will not do shit. Okay, I guess I will. Oh, they only play top lands. It sure seems like it. Damn, this is such a good top deck. Pot monitor in general. Is Erai a playable card for another blue legend? Probably not. But I guess if there is a deck for Eraio, it's this one. Fabuła. O, pizza, fabuła ryzowy se. Should not play lands. Why not double block Tamiyo? She's flying. Guess the only reason she's flying is because she's levitating. So like there's no indication, no wings in the art. Tamiyo would be a pretty bad card without evasion. Really. I think it would be pretty marginal difference in its power, but maybe I'm wrong. We're gonna attack into Tamiyo. -1, -0. Solid attack. Zero free trample, that is actually ridiculously funny. This is like a counter. Let's get back a Thoughtcast. Wait, Thoughtcast is not an instant. Actually makes sense for it not to be an instant, but it still hurts. Is Welding Jar in the main deck good? It's not. Truth to be told. It's mainly good against Meltdown. Doesn't do much else besides that. But having more trinket artifacts seems nice in the deck in a way. At least. Red. I'll sync because it costs 3 mana and I don't mind my opponent trying to do that same thing again next turn. Will they attack again? Kappa Cannoneer. Hey, Kappa, hey, Kappa, hey. You could go for map lethal. I already have lethal. My opponent cannot plausibly defeat my 2 Flare of Denial, so I go for the virtual lethal over actual lethal. Challenge streamer, you ever feel like your creativity is sinking into a stupor? Holy guacamole, that's a good point. Random cards. Let's go. Once I was an Inquisitive student. Now I'm just an old lurker in the Loch. Well put. Is Pithing Needle stink you while to name? True, I don't really have anything specific in mind to name with the needle. Besides Belcher, which I have not played against since the bans. I don't know, Belcher's a deck. Goblin, Char, Belcher. Modernos. Yeah, very few results. Can needle sub versus blue scale. Oh yeah, I can needle the brute scale thing. That's what I want to do. No new cards, just old bullied. For Harbinger of the Seas, I hope you step on a Lego brick, bro. Well, keep. Put back Kappa or I land, but if I put back a land, it's Saga, so seems counterproductive. Maybe Kappa is just bad. Fooled by my Citadel's position. I fetch Triumph. Sure, buddy. If that's more your speed, then do what you would like. Is it possible that Nettlesis does mostly the same thing as Kappa? Maybe even cranial plating. Maybe Kappa is okay, because certainly it was okay for me at spots, just maybe not for off. This is John Creativity splashing white for binding, almost assuredly. Given that we are in game 2, I am inclined to agree with your guess. My opponent has been playing John Creativity splashing white for binding in game 1 of the match. Just seems to be the case. Oh, that's terrible. I guess Tamiyo plus Thoughtcast is also kind of strong. Why sack the Bauble here? Because I wanted to draw something to play, but it made my Thoughtcast cost more to cast, which means I can't crack my clue, so maybe it was bad overall. Well, like, I would play Kappa, just maybe not 4, because it's bad with multiples and you just need 1. Could have done it, yeah. Had I not sacked the Bauble, I guess I wouldn't have the flare in my hand, but... Because Kappa seems like a good finisher one, and like if you're playing as 8, it also matches up well against both Meltdown and other things, but maybe just a pair of Kappas more Thoughtcast. Die to Orcish Bowmasters every time, easy. I was searching for good pingers to deal with Bowmasters, but I didn't find anything. Is it Staticaster maybe, but I think it deals with any amount of Bowmasters, right? Is that Staticaster with a card? Flash haste as well. Holy shit, this is really broken. Get up for Evergrid. That's Kappa level of commitment. What is else? I don't care. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to play Kappa this turn. Should I make a construct? I'm gonna spend 3 on constructs, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. So I have to tap the original construct and the new one to Kappa. Then I have 2 forces. Or maybe I just attack with this. Get an Aether Spellbomb. Did I count a trinket of Saga? Twice, yes. Dobra, nie robię konstrukta. Can get Mite. Boots. Boots kills Ren. Or just hits my opponent the first time. Boots seems good. Get Thoughtcast back, so I have 2 phones. Like, what do I care about the Ren, right? I think I should just go face twice with the Capuchon. And what is my opponent supposed to do? Shit their pants? Cry? Maybe Fotsis persist, but I don't know that that even wins them the game because I still have the Kappa. And Ren just draws a land, so that's fairly unimpressive. This deck seems great against creativity opponents so far. Yeah, I do spend roughly 5 mana before they play the first spell of the game, which is a Ren and 6. So kind of a blank, honestly, in a game of that speed. Until they play Teferi again. No, they've had Teferi. Game 1, or at least the first match. Villain had Teferi. I guess I need an artifact to enter the battlefield, which is not a given. Bro, there's not a given. Come on, maybe I missed an artifact. I only have 2 draws to do that. And then worst case, I still keep up an extra phone with Tamiyo as you have to jump block twice. Well, sure, I'll keep. Spice and Wolf Holo. I wish Soporific Springs would be an artifact. think they'll ever print that. Artifact, modal, double face cards, artifact lens. Holy shit, wolf, oh, wolf. Oh, Amulet of Vigor. One, two, three, four. I can play Full Monitor and keep up Flare since next turn, so. Still Amulet number 2. I'll have to let that resolve. Grulturf chat. Is this how it feels like to play against Amulet? You play some funny cards and they just shit on you with their immense powerfulness. GSZ? Triad? Sure. How does it feel to be on the receiving end of this canister? Well, it's rough. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think we can counter the Titan this game. Maybe I choose Monitor. 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts. Because I'm capped at the amount of foot monitors I can play in this turn, I probably will not be able to spend my mana too well. Although I guess I can crack the baubles better with them. So it's like drawing cards as well. It's better to play the Opal then after. All force and against. How much is this? It's free. So yeah, I'll play the land. Duro. 2 sinks. GSZ. Let's draw a max with bubbles so I can draw another flare. Subtlety not so good against Titan now. Sting not so good when my opponent has 10 mana with Triad. I do have 2 subtleties in my sideboard, but they're not as good against Titan with GSZ. And since gamers already discovered that 4 GSZ is the optimal way, I checked the list today. Many play 3 GSZ, some play Dryad Arbor, some don't. Most lists, I think, like every list plays GSZ, but it's also really hard to judge by that, because if I were to play Titan in a league or in a challenge right now, I would also play with GSZ because it's a new card that I want to try out, and I in fact build a list with no GSZ, which honestly looks better to me, but I wouldn't be playing it right now because it has no new cards. You saw an interesting Enchantress list recently. Seems like a good GSZ deck. What they GSZ for? Anything funny? Cities? What else? Cast Canister. Sorry, first time deck. Otawara. Solid. Need to find my Mite. I think it might be hiding somewhere in your deck. That's a good pun, if you can call it that. Skibidi in my bed, that's so funny. Sigma, bro, he said Sigma. You draw under GSZ. That's too many GSZs for their own good. You can really play Fod Monitor and it's not the cheapest. Jelly House last Thursday night. Was 2 mana attack of Tamiyo. In 2-3. Well, if I buy back a Bauble. The issue is that can my opponent pay 7 mana? Did they have 4 left? So they pay 2 for a Grazer? They can't. Dredge to GSZ for Titan, Sing, GSZ for Grazer, GSZ for Titan again. LOL? No. They don't have enough mana. Last Thursday night. X3. That seems a bit wasteful. Unless Azusa, I guess. Oh, Analyst. Sure. I can go to Yemen. Emry is like an impulse for Mite, sort of, but I don't think Mite actually does anything for me. And by I don't think I mean it just doesn't. Oops, I guess we died. Villain will Titan me now and I will be dead. Pyrite out, Lavaspur out, Shadowspear out. So guys, perhaps Salty, yes. Capuchons, probably reduce capuchons as it is usual. Force of Negation, can counter GSZs, that's about it. Sounds pretty weak. We need to play control against them. With 3 mice. Seems quite doable. Did we know they had another threat? Yes. Oi, oi, oi. For sure this is gonna work out. For sure villain will not deploy Amulet of Vigor. See, they just GSZ for Arbor. I draw a Siren, which is one of the better draws. 3 out, I don't care. For as long as my opponent doesn't ever put Valakut into play, I guess. Sean. This is 4, right? Let's go. Villain has a Tawara in hand. Villain no longer has a Tawara in hand. GSZX4. This is a trick. Do you think they have something stupid like Mooly Dooly chat? I mean, Wolf would be pretty unbeatable as well. Curious to see what they're gonna find, but I think a better choice for me would be not to find out, but seems like Death is waiting. They played GSZ for Mooly Dooly, probably they have another one. Eat map, why? Or lands? Well, it's like a mana source already, so. If I don't need the map next turn, I can Thought Monitor. But most likely the map is not gonna produce a land, so. The way I unclog my hand is by summoning a Thought Monitor. Holy shit, Amulet has remained tier 0 or 1. Not an excellent hand, but a decent one. Island Tamiyo. Not so bad. Forest. Arbor Elf. I already was scared that my opponent will play the most powerful thing in the format, but just an Arbor Elf, that's fine. Should I play Saga? I don't know if Heliod sounds good for you though. No, Heliod is just a shit deck, so I can beat it. Titan is a tier 1, tier 0 or 1 deck, so I can beat it. Also looks like it's Grulul of some sort. Blood Moon. Oh no. My Sagas. Don't want to spend my map, it seems just exploring is so bad in this deck. Would prefer to just play a Capichon next turn. Thoughtcast saving the day. Thoughtcast is okay. It makes sense to play less of this, more of that. Maybe Thoughtcast again. Kurwa, Klotis, nie? Ja pierdolę, co to jest w końcu, urwa taki chłop. Or else we should have mapped, why? Save Emry. I don't think so. Racing Clotty is kind of annoying. They even attack. Can play Haste Monster to kill my Emry. Tamiyo. Haywire Mite waiting room. I think Kappa Cannoneer waiting room. Kappa is gonna win this. Or Shadowspear. Just afraid of, I don't know, a Glorybringer right now would be rough, right? And I see this. Yes, it resolves. What set is this from? M21 +1 deal 2 damage to any target. Clotties is a monster. That's OP. Do you want to bounce Clitoris or kill Arbor Elf? I think kill Arbor. But having to outrace the Clitoris, challenging. Well, they exile a land for mana. 6-drop. Fable plus BGC. Endstanding Brigade. Holy shit, bro. What's next? Currently great content creator? Capichon. Oh, I could haste Emry. Whoops. You know what? If I can haste Emry, I don't actually want to play her now. Bolt on top. Because I don't want to get my Mite exiled. But if they keep the bolt up, it's gonna be challenging. They discard the bolt. You also have Sink into Stupor, chat. But you can bounce the Brigade, but then what, right? Then use Capichon. Tap to attack. If you have a Fable, I think I'm probably advantaged right now. Maybe not. Stupor probably just kills them. Although I have not to die as well, which is maybe a bit challenging. Kappa Cannoneer. Wait, I've seen a Windswept here, but not a Fable. I thought they're gonna play Fable again. Yahoo! Can be blocked by can attack. The struggle. EOT, make it Gianto. Untap, make it Gianto. I'll counter Clitoris. Now I have sink. 2 more sinks in the deck. Carnold. No nie, no to przesada by była trochę Carnold. Tamiyo can attack under a brigade. Unfortunately not if we attach the boots. Hopefully villain doesn't draw another Chandra, Heart of Fire or anything on that level. Do I want to insta-draw or wait till I flip? I think I insta-draw because honestly, let's do it this way. I'm drawing sync instantly. This kind of makes you want to play Tamiyo plus bridge deck. Tamiyo is about drawing cards which... Kurwa mać, no. Pierdolony Karnoldzie. Zasrańcu. Another brigade. From the sideboard or something like that. Walking Ballista. That sounds really weak. Why did you search for that? Here you can attack. That's on me. On the house, even. Might. Guess I can die to the barista. Kappa into Karn might bridge next turn. I don't know what that means. Kappa into Karn and might bridge next turn. Yeah, maybe. Issue is that I guess we're suffering a death. Aren't we? On the brigade, holy fuck. No to się nie da nic zrobić, wygrałeś kurwa, frajerze. Alright, we're gonna have more mites. We're going to have fun. Schublete. Play the welding jars as castable things. I will trim 2 sagas as they're useless anyways. And I need more cats. Holy shit, 6 more cats. Maybe cut all saga. I think Shadowspear looking bad. Salty not looking great, honestly, either. Maybe it's fine. Games will go on, cut some legends. No, I have the pitch spells. Don't care. Don't want to cut Mox Ambers. Maybe the boots. Carry on. 61 it is. Do we have Christmas Bantok stream? It already happened. Bombs? Question mark. Bombs look good to me. La Bomba. Snapkeep. Maybe the Chalice. Will I stream at the New Year's Eve? I will not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is Rough Tumble better than Whip Flare? Could be. Good suggestion. Is there any flying monster in energy? Turn 2 card incoming. Bro, they make 3 mana on turn 2. They can't. Literally. No, actually they can. Okay. Capuchon looks like a best approach for the matchup because it's unkillable and kills opponent and kills Karn. So I play Kappa and then I pawn whatever they play. Or what if villain does play a Karn now? Do I counter it or not? Standing Brigade. No loss control, remember. Nic nie robię. Pod monitor. Seems better to not crack. Bullet Hood Heals. No wiesz, że coś tutaj zajebistego teraz. Season Pyro, no. Kozak. Naprawdę świetna karta. Blood Moon, Engrave the Gods wyrzucone, no. Zajebisty pomysł. Też bym tak zrobił. No dodała jeszcze most. O, jeszcze jeden Season Pyro, no zajebiście, fajnie. Świetnie zagrałeś. Chandra Torch of Defiance. If I draw an artifact. Or if I hit with my map. He'll die. Kappa Cannoneer. Yasmina Kaneki, did you know that Misplaced Ginge is the biggest Kaneki fan? He gushes about you on his stream. I had no idea, but it's very nice to know, to learn. Maybe I'll cut 1 sub to be at 60. Yeah. This hand is more than solid. It's actually giga weak. Alright, for the third game in a row, villain successfully leads on an Arbor Elf. What vicious 3-drop will they play this time? Is it going to be their favorite one, Clotis? Blood Moon, okay. I summon Capuchon. Now we have Karn Covert. I can Pyrite down one of the elves. Clotis. Sure, buddy. Okay, now we have a flare. Seems like we are emerging victorious, even though my opponent's deck is arguably incredibly cool in some ways. This legacy version of this deck runs